Hi. Hi. Oh, hey. Hello. Hi. Hi. Let's talk about wit. So I've heard a lot of complaints from my peers about this play glorifying cancer. I disagree with this statement for a couple of reasons. Nothing about Vivian's story is glorified. She endures a terrible hardship that no one should have to deal with. In fact, this play is not about cancer. Rather, cancer is the means by which a story of humility is put into action. Vivian's story is not one to envy or boast about. So the argument that it is a flippant and insulting tale frustrates me. Wit takes us on a journey through the final stages of life and forces us to reflect internally. I believe cancer in this play to be just the jet fuel that sets the intrinsic journey into motion. Cancer is Gandalf, and Vivian is Bilbo Baggins. I believe that the goal of wit is to encourage its audience to go through some of the changes that happen to Vivian, but not to wait until one's life is nearing its end. Just as Vivian breaks down the walls that she has had to put up for the majority of her life, the play urges us to take a step back from our lives and to make changes. If we're able to watch this play and continue to be shut off and callous, then we've not heard the message of the play. That is, we haven't heard one of the messages of this play. The idea that there is only one overarching meaning of any form of art is false. As well, wit brings to light the idea that despite having much knowledge and wisdom before us, we often look past it because of our pride and ignorance. Vivian has John Donne, and we have the Bible. Just as Vivian has spent her life revolved around the poetry of Donne, we as Christians are called to revolve our life around the life and teaching of Jesus Christ, which doesn't look the same for everyone. Similarly, Vivian missed one of the main biblical messages in Donne's poem, and I think that we all too often do the same thing to our own teachings. We get so caught up in other things to remember the most important thing: love God and love your neighbor as yourself. The play shows us that it's easy to get caught up in things like your work or your ego or just plain apathy, but it urges the audience to realize the error in this way before it's too late. In conclusion, Wit is a fantastic play about humility and morality that forces us to face tough questions about the ways in which we are going to live our lives. This is not a play that glorifies cancer, but that uses cancer as a vehicle to tell an even larger story in a very appropriate way. Through the play, we're encouraged to be vulnerable and thankful because we never know when we won't be capable of doing such things. Thanks for watching. I'm Nathan Kron signing off. Catch you later. Sayonara. Auf Wiedersehen. Bye. Bye. Ciao.